Lot of efforts are underway on various fronts to align and to customize large language models according to your own requirement without requiring much training or fine tuning or even retrieval augmented generation. This new research, which is titled as Black Box Prompt Optimization by all of these researchers, is yet another very interesting take on prompt engineering. This new paper introduces a new technique called as black box prompt optimization or BPO to align large language models like GPTs without additional training. While it does that, it also improves user intent realization by 22% for ChatGPT and 10% for GPT-4. If you look at the paper, there is a very interesting example given. So there are three steps involved in this BPO or black box prompt optimization technique. In the first step, we collect the feedback. So what happens is that they adopt open source feedback data, constructing prompt optimization pairs based on the feedback data. So for instance, in this one, the prompt is write a story that ends with the question, are they really happy? There are two responses. In the first response, the LLM has finished it properly, that at the very end it has just given, are they really happy? In the bad one, it has produced the response and then it has said, are they really happy? But it has taken it as a question and also given an answer of, are they really happy? Which is a bad response because we specifically asked the LLM to end the story with this, are they really happy? So in the first step, this feedback data set is paired with bad and good response. Then in the second step, we tell LLM which one is a bad response and good response, and then we criticize it and optimize the response so that LLM knows what it needs to do. And then we, in the third step, we train the model on these good and bad responses so that model will have clarity as which one is a good response and which one is a bad response. In this way, this black box optimization or BPO serves as a translator between human and AI by optimizing human prompts to be better suited for AI generation to get human preferred responses while treating the model itself as a black box. And the idea is to optimize user prompts to suit LLM input understanding so as to better realize user's intent without updating LLM's parameters. BPO is model agnostic, so you can use it with any model. It is not tied up to any specific architecture or model family. The empirical results of BPO demonstrate that BPO aligned ChatGPT, for example, as I mentioned earlier, has already yielded a 22% increase in the win rate against its original version and 10% for GPT-4, which is really huge given the performance of GPT-4. Also, BPO aligned LLMs can outperform the same models aligned by PPO and DPO, and it also brings additional performance gains when combining with BPO with PPO or DPO. So this is huge, I would say. And one more thing I would like to mention here is that whenever we are trying to enhance the performance of LLM, normally the methods are to spend a lot of time and money on resources and then get it trained for a prolonged period of time. But if this approach evolves and is really useful in the real world too out of the lab, I think this will have major consequences how we are using the LLMs. I hope that you found it interesting. If you have any thoughts or questions, please share them in the comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.